Hi guys, this is Dan. It's been a few weeks since my last vlog, but I've been a bit busy. As you get faster at doing these, I'm going to try and increase the frequency, maybe up to once a week. And if anything exciting happens on a particular day, I might just do an extra one that day. If you see me looking down, it's because I've written down a few things that I want to actually talk about, and I'm probably looking back at my notes. With regard to personal life, it's been an interesting year so far. At the end of January and the start of February, I ended a 15-month contract for a large grain company here in Perth. I had a good time while I was there. Towards the end of it, I started not quite feeling right. Basically, I was just getting more and more tired each day. It got so bad that at one point I actually dozed off at work a few times. This has probably got something to do with why I'm not working there anymore. Who knows? Anyway, being unemployed has given me time to go see a doctor and find out what was going on here. Also, my partner mentioned that I was snoring like a freight train. So I went in to see the doctor. I mentioned this to him, and he then referred me to a sleep clinic. Probably like a week after that, I went into the hospital and spent a night there, hooked up to machines, so that they could observe what happens while I was sleeping. When the results came back, I was diagnosed with severe sleep apnea, which means, to cut a long story short, that I'd stop breathing while I'm sleeping. If we're talking about the severity of it, it was happening about 5 times every 2 minutes, which explains why I was so tired all the time. This week I've been trialing a machine which uses air pressure to keep your airways open during the night. You have a mask over your face. The first few nights I didn't really sleep much at all. I just couldn't get used to the mask being on my face and the feeling of the pressure. The machine's called a CPAP machine, and what it does is it uses air pressure to stop your airways from collapsing while you're sleeping. I would describe the feeling as, instead of sucking air in and then relaxing to let the air out of your lungs feel like they're inflating by themselves, and you are then forcing the air back out. It's kind of the opposite to what your body actually wants to do. It takes a bit of getting used to. So like I said, the first few nights I hardly slept. Felt horrible the next morning. About the third night I slept for maybe 4 or 5 hours, and I woke feeling alert and very rested, which was a welcome change for me. The next night I slept a full 8 hours and pretty much woke up feeling fantastic. I noticed a few things over the next couple of nights though, which was that when the settings on the machine changed automatically and the pressure dropped, I didn't get any sleep, and I also started snoring again. So what's happening this week is I'm taking the machine back into the hospital on Wednesday, and they will set it up to be a constant pressure all the time, and hopefully that means I'm going to be getting a good night's sleep every day. Anyway, in other stuff, I started a short contract with a mining company doing IT support. That's going to keep me going until the end of the month, or end of next month, sorry. That's about it for personal life stuff. Moving on to YouTube stuff. This channel, where my vlog is going to be, I got some pretty good feedback on the first vlog I did a couple of weeks ago. Mostly my friends and family watched it. Of course there's a few things which I know need to be fixed, like the lighting, the mic. That's the other side of getting the contract for a month, is that I may have some money and actually be able to afford to get myself a better mic. Interesting thing I see with watching the stats for the videos is actually seeing where people are watching it from. So it's not just local to your own country or where your friends are, but it's all over the world, and it's, I don't know, I just find it interesting. As far as my second channel goes, free porn, or free pwn, or free own, whatever you want to call it. The last video there didn't do quite so well. It was a Diablo 3 wizard footage of a boss fight, and it really just hasn't taken off at all. I think the reason for this though is that the YouTube market is absolutely flooded with Diablo 3 stuff at the moment, so I've got about another 6 or 8 hours worth of footage that I still need to edit, and I'm just trying to think of something different I can do with it to make it a bit more interesting. With that channel, the three main things I do is World of Warcraft live PvP videos. When I say live, I mean the live realms, not streaming. The second thing I've been uploading recently is videos from the World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria beta. The third thing I've been uploading is Diablo 3 footage. On very rare occasions I'll upload old classic games that you can play on MAME or other emulators. As far as WoW Live goes, my characters are a bit stuck at the moment. The servers appear to be dying due to the Mist of Pandaria beta and Diablo 3 being released at the same time, so the population on the live World of Warcraft realms is kind of dwindling a little bit. What I need is to get into arenas or rated BGs to get more conquest points, because at the moment I'm just getting the random battleground 100 points per day, and then the rest of it is just time wasted really, because I don't need honor for anything. Also, my main character on the live realms, Mystery Meat, is now guildless. Pretty much I leveled my guild rep from nothing to exalted with the guild. I hardly spoke to anybody in the guild. I never did anything with them. It just didn't seem like any point in staying there. The guild's direction is completely different to what I want to do. They want to do PvE stuff and just be a leveling guild pretty much, and I want to do PvP, which means that I'm on the lookout for a new guild on Dreadmore Horde. And if anybody knows of a good one, let me know. Mr. Pandaria footage on the Mr. Pandaria beta. Honestly, haven't been on here for about 2 weeks, so there is not going to be any new footage of that anytime soon. Basically, my hard drive that I put all my gameplay footage on is full of Diablo 3 at the moment, and until I get rid of that, there is no room for Mr. Pandaria. Also, the last time I was on, it was crashing every 5 minutes, and again, I don't really have much interest in PvE content, and on the beta, the PvP is still broken. It's just not good. It's unbalanced. Classes like Shadow Priest are just hugely overpowered, whereas the characters that I've transferred over there, which is a warrior, a paladin, a shaman, a mage, they're just kind of average. So I'm not gonna waste my time recording footage of that and uploading it to YouTube just to have people saying, oh, this is boring, this sucks, because it does. Thirdly, trying to capture footage while the server's crashing every 5 minutes is just a headache. I heard a rumour though that the level cap on the beta has been raised to level 90, which might mean also that the pet battle system is coming back in, because when it first came out, you could learn it at 85, and then they changed it so that you couldn't learn it till 90. So we'll see. Moving on, my third channel, C Drive My Music. For anybody who doesn't know, this is just a music channel that I created to upload videos while I was playing around with LMMS, which is Linux Multimedia Studio. It's a free music creation app. You can just download it, costs you nothing. Basically, I haven't uploaded anything here for a while. I'm in a bit of a lull with creating music. I'd like to get my hands on a good MIDI keyboard, so that, because just the feel of a keyboard is a lot easier for me than putting dots on a screen. Anybody who plays keyboards know that if you will know that if you just touch a key, it's going to be a light note. If you really hammer a key, you get a longer note. If you hold the key down, you get this sustain on the note, that sort of thing. It's a lot easier to do it with a keyboard, an actual piano style keyboard, than it is with a computer keyboard and a mouse. Yeah, so if anybody wants to check that channel out, be my guest. The title is C Drive My Music, no spaces. And the other thing I'm going to say is don't expect too much, because at the moment it's very simple beats, very simple loops. That's about it. I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more stuff. But once again, thanks for watching.